Hello students, welcome to the channel. I'm going to teach you accountancy and in the series of 11th class accountancy as per CBSE board. This is the first video and today we are going to understand the three important terms that we usually get confused that what is what. So before starting the subject, I think it is better to first clarify what is accounting, what is bookkeeping, what is accountancy. There are little slight difference among them. So we are just going to understand what exactly those are. So first keyword is meaning of accounting. Accounting is a systematic process of recording, classifying, summarizing, analyzing, interpreting, and communicating the results to the end users thereof. What we are saying, accounting is a systematic process. All right. When we are saying systematic process, that means the steps to perform the activity, how to do the activity is laid out. Like there will be rules and regulations, guidelines and everything. So we have all those things. We are going to study everything that how this process is going to be uh, pursued. All right. So what is this process? So the first step in our systematic process of accounting is recording. We record the financial transaction. We classify those financial transaction in the ledger. Then we summarize the data. After summarizing, we analyze it, interpret it, and communicate the results to the end users thereof. If you will see, the recording part is the journal, classifying part is the ledger, summarizing is the trial balance. That's all. Okay. From the trial balance, we prepare the final accounts that we are going to study at the end of the this academic session. So that from the trial balance, we prepare our financial statement. That is just to say the final result of the business during the year, whether we had earned profit, whether we had incurred loss, and what is the position of our assets and liabilities that we understand from preparing financial statement. We are going to study those things in depth in the later classes. Now, when we prepare our final accounts, we use that final accounts to analyze it, that exactly how our business we had run, what is the position, and so many other things that we are going to study on the next year for the 12th class. And then last is communicating. Communicating is you can correlate it with your results, your report cards. All of you get the report card at the end of each of your academic session, and when you get a good result, maybe you get a rank, so you are happy, you share the result with everyone, with your family, friends, and relatives happily. But sometimes the results are not so favorable. But even though we cannot hide it and we are supposed to show the results because our family, friends, and relatives to pester us to share the same. So the point is that we need to communicate what is our result. In the similar manner, the business also, after understanding, after getting the result that what we had done through the year, whether we had earned the profit, incurred the losses, or whether uh, how much is our assets and liabilities and everything, we are supposed to communicate the results to the persons who are interested in our business. All right, so this is the basic understanding that what is accounting. Accounting is a systematic process of recording, classifying, summarizing, analyzing, interpreting, and communicating the results to the end users thereof. Okay, so we understood the accounting. Next, let's come to the bookkeeping. So accounting has already covered everything. It doesn't feel like anything is left out. So what is bookkeeping? Actually, the bookkeeping is part of the accounting. All right. So what part of the accounting is covered in bookkeeping? Bookkeeping, as the name is telling us, it is simply the maintenance of books of account. That means writing the transactions, whatever, where you are spending the money, how you are earning the money, all those things, recording those things in the books. Okay, that is our bookkeeping. Bookkeeping is the maintenance of books of account, that is recording of financial transaction in the accounting books. So it involves four steps. All right, what is the first one? Identifying the transaction events. We are not going to record everything. Let's say if I am starting a business and I signed a lease, that is a rent agreement with the owner from where I am renting the shop. So if I'm just signing the lease paper or rent agreement, it is not a transaction. It is not constituting any money inflow or outflow. Yes, but when I'm going to make the rent payment or going to make a deposit to my landlord, then it is a transaction that I need to record. Okay, it is very simple to understand. You can always keep a very basic and logical thinking while studying accountancy. It's very logical subject. So you can think like, if you, or it is better to think actually that you are the owner of the business and you are doing accounting for yourself. So always think like that, that you own the business. For your business, if you are doing the accounting, how you are going to do. So you think about, like, when you are going to uh, sign the rent agreement, will you feel like you should record it for your financial information? No. You might have prepared a to-do list that when you are starting your business, what are the things you have to do. So one of those things will be, yes, to sign the rent agreement. So we'll take it off from that list. But when you want to go through the financial information, that whatever you are earning is spending and so on, those things, so you won't feel like, yes, what is the use of writing that I had done the rent agreement? Yes, if I'm making a deposit to the landlord, then you want to record it because this much money will be blocked with your landlord, right? So that's why we need to identify whether the transactions and events that are happening in our business need to be recorded in our books of account or not. So those need to be recorded. First part will be, you will identify, yes, I need to record payment of rent. Then you will measure how much rent you had paid. Okay, let's say 10,000, 15,000. So you will write, okay, 15,000 rent I had paid. Third one is recording the transaction, that we are going to study in the journal chapter, exactly how we record the transaction. After we are done the recording, we will transfer those transactions, we will post those transactions in the ledger. Okay, so in general, I'm going to tell this again later on, but I'm telling you now also that in the bookkeeping, we have two books of accounts. All right. First one is the journal and second one is the ledger. Okay, so whenever we are talking about bookkeeping, these are the two books that we need to always remember. Now, third point or third word, very important, accountancy. I don't think that most of the teachers ask this, test this point in the exam, but still it is very, very important. So, accounting is actually the entire body of the theory and practice of accounting. So, accountancy includes accounting and bookkeeping. All right. So the first, we can say the first step is the bookkeeping, second stage is accounting, and third is accountancy. Bookkeeping involves only recording, accounting involves more than bookkeeping, and accountancy involves everything related to whatever you are going to do about your bookkeeping, accounting, or your financial transaction, financial health, and everything. All right. So accountancy is a knowledge of accounting. It explains how to deal with various aspects of accounting. It includes all the rules, guidelines related to how to perform this accounting. Hope so. You like the explanation of all the key terms. If you need further explanation or if you want some additional information, please do not hesitate to write me on the chat box or in the comment box. I'm sorry to say that. You can write all those things on the comment box, and I look forward for your feedback. Thank you for watching. If you like it, please do share, subscribe, and like it. Thank you very much.